Jungle. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Global News Channel.
Behind every image is a legacy. Travel through time and innovation to see how photography went from being a chemical miracle in 1826 to a digital revolution that fits in the palm of your hand. From the solemn elegance of plate cameras to the speed of the Nikon Z9, this is the story of how we learned to stop time.
Today, our special report is about photography, from its history in the past to its current transformation with artificial intelligence, and finally to what the future may look like. Stay with us as we travel through time with the lens of photography. Let's begin with the past. One of the very first photographs ever taken that showed a human being was captured in 1838 by Louis Daguerre. The image is called Boulevard du Temple. Although the shirt looked empty because of the long exposure, one man remained still long enough to be visible. This made history as our first human figure in photography. Later, in 1839, Daguerre officially introduced the daguerreotype process. It was slow and complex, but it opened the door for photography as we know it. In 1907, the Lumiere brothers introduced the haute chrome process, the first color photography technique. This was a revolution. For the first time, people could see real colors in photographs. Now let's move the present. Right now, artificial intelligence in transforming photography. For example, in November 2024, Adobe added AI tools to its stock photography business. Let's watch a quick video that shows the journey of photography from its beginning.
One blurry photo sparked a revolution that changed the way we see the world forever. Here's how photography took off. In 1826, Joseph Nicephore Niepce spent 8 hours capturing the first photograph in history, a blurry view from his window. The revolution began. In 1839, Louis Daguerre invented a process that created sharp images in minutes. The daguerreotype made it possible for anyone to have their portrait taken. 1888, George Eastman's Kodak slogan, "You press the button, we do the rest," turned photography into an everyday hobby. The 20th century brought color film, 35mm cameras, and Polaroid cameras. With these innovations, photography became an art form, a means of journalism, and a way to preserve memories. Digital cameras changed everything again in the 1990s. Memory cards replaced film rolls. Instant photography was born. 2007, the iPhone transformed cameras into pocket-sized devices. Suddenly, everyone became a photographer. Today, we upload 1.8 billion images every day. From Niepce's window to space selfies, photography has become our global language. Photography evolved from blurry beginnings to capturing human identity. It all started with one man's desire to stop time. What is your favorite photo memory? Share it in the comments.
These tools allow customers to modify or expand images with AI, while still giving credit and payment to the original creators. Another story, AI generated images are becoming more popular than real photographs in the some online platforms. This creates a debate: what is real photography and what is artificial? In the United Kingdom, exhibitions are combining traditional photography with AI-generated images. Visitors are invited to question what they see. Is it real or is it created by a machine? At the same time, new cameras and smartphones are using AI to reduce noise, improve focus, and even suggest better angles in real time. Here's a short video showing how AI is already being used in photography today.
To be human means to create. It's why artists like you and I exist. So what happens when art loses its human touch? It's fair to say that AI art has pretty much taken over the internet by storm. And as a distant observer to it all, it seems to me that it's really advanced very quickly.
And now let's take a look into the future. Experts predict that in the next few years, AI will change the very definition of photography. AI will become part of every camera. It will capture light, understand the scene, and automatically improve the image. In education and media, AI will recreate historical photos or even images, moments that were never captured. The business of photography will also change. Simple editing will be automated, and photographers will focus more on creativity and storytelling.
To finish, let's watch a short video that gives us a final glimpse of how photography may look in the future with artificial intelligence.
Of being AI imagery, and I've seen AI imagery trying to be passed off as real photos. Today, while I'm out hopefully getting a few photos, I thought I'd share my 2 cents on this topic and hopefully put a little bit of a positive spin on something that on the surface seems like quite a daunting future for photography. Now, first things first, I'm not particularly anti-AI. I use it for work all the time. I think it's really interesting, and there are a lot of scenarios where I think it's a positive move forward. However, being a photographer, I don't always agree with it in the art world, and I do think, of course, it's going to change the way we create and consume content. And while for photographers it may seem like AI brings lots of negatives to the table, in some cases of course it does, I think it is pretty easy to put a positive spin on most of those negatives. So let's talk about one of these positives, by using the digital camera as an analogy. Obviously, with the release of digital cameras, they outshone and overtook film cameras. And if you think about it, there's technically no reason for anybody to be using film cameras anymore. But despite that, the film photography community and industry continues to shine. When I come across an amazing film photographer, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely really impressed, not only because of the higher skill cap, but also
that new ethical and legal question will appear: who owns an AI generated photo, and how can we know if an image is real? Tonight we have traveled through time with photography. We saw how it began in the 19th century, how it is being transformed today by artificial intelligence, and how it may continue it to build in the future.
Photography is not only about capturing moments, it is about keeping memories alive and giving the future a way to see the past.
Thank you for watching Global News Channel. Good night.